Bro, I don't know why I can't sleep, bro. Like, it's so annoying, bro. Bro, why when I'm trying to be a good person, not be smoking weed all the time, I just can't sleep. Like, damn, dude, I haven't slept in like 3 days just through the night. So, told you I got the Watch Dogs, so we gonna read some Watchmen. We gonna read some Watchmen. Y'all gonna read some Watchmen with me, all right? Like the Joker getting wacky. Okay. All right. We gonna read some Watch Dogs. Why keep saying Watch Dogs? Watchmen. Damn. Alrighty. Let's get comfy. Get comfy, guys. Get my son. Come on, son. Sit down, son. Just pay attention. All right? Be good. All right. Watchmen. Rorschach's journal, October 12th, 1985. Dog carcass in alley this morning. Tired tread on burst stomach. The city is afraid of me. I've seen its face. The streets are extended gutters, and the gutters are full of blood. And when the drains finally scab over, all the vermin will drown. The accumulated filth of all their sex and murder will foam up about their waists, and all the whores and politicians will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll look down and whisper, "No." They had a choice, all of them. They could have followed in the footsteps of good men, like my father or President Truman, decent men who believed in a day's work for a day's pay. Instead, they followed the droppings of lechers and communists and didn't realize that the trail the trail led over a precipice until it was too late. Don't tell me they didn't have a choice. Now the whole world stands on the brink, staring down into bloody hell. All those liberals and intellectuals and smooth talkers. And all of a sudden, nobody can think of anything to say. That's quite a drop. Hey, Rorschach is like Batman, basically. Yeah, poor guy. I always wondered, do you think you black out before you hit the sidewalk or what? Frankly, I don't need to know that bad. What do you think happened here? Well, it looks like someone broke in by busting the door down. That would take either 2 guys or 1 guy on serious drugs because the door has a chain fastened on the inside. And that's the comedian right there. Which means that the occupant was home when it happened. I already saw the movie, so I know what happens and stuff. I saw the body, and he looked beefy enough to protect himself. For a guy his age, he was in terrific shape. What? You mean apart from being dead? No, I mean this guy, this Blake guy, the occupant. He had muscles like a weightlifter. He would have put up some kind of fight, I'm certain. Yeah, well, like he looks like he lost. Maybe it was a couple of guys and they overpowered him. Maybe the data we have suggests he's been doing some sort of overseas diplomatic work for years. A lot of classy, expensive account living. Maybe he's just got soft. He don't look soft in this photograph. Wonder how he got the scar. It looks, hey, the guy he's shaking his hand in the picture, it's the Vice President Ford. Hey, so it is. Well, listen, between you and me, I think we can rule him out as a suspect. A job like this isn't his style. That'd be funny if we had any better leads to go on. I mean, what is this? A little money got stolen, but no way. No way is this just a straight burglary. Someone really had it in for this guy. I mean, how did he go out the window? Maybe he tripped against it? Forget it. That's strong glass, man. You trip against it, even a big guy like that won't break it. I think you'd have to be thrown. Well, if this Edward Blake was as big as you say he was, then one guy would never lift him. So we're talking about 2 assailants here. Ground floor, please. Ground floor, please. Which floor you want? Oh, read that wrong. Ground floor coming up. Ooh, just threw him out the window. So look, you haven't answered my question. Is this a burglary or do we look for some other motive? Listen, could just have been a burglary. Maybe a bunch of knot tops or K228s or Luds. You know how it is. A lot of crazy things happen in a city this size. They don't all need motives. So what what you're saying is I'm saying let's not raise too much dust over this one. We don't need any massive interest getting interested and cutting in. Follow it up discreetly, sure. But in public, well, what say we let this one drop out of sight? I don't know. I think you take this vigilante stuff too seriously since the Keene Act was passed in 1977. Over the government-sponsored weirdos are active. Only the government-sponsored weirdos are active. They don't interfere. What about Rorschach? That's Rorschach right there without his mask on. Rorschach never retired even after him and his buddies fell out of grace. Rorschach's still out there somewhere. He's crazier than a snake's armpit. He's crazier than a snake's armpit and wanted on 2 counts of murder. We got a cozy little homicide here. If he gets involved, we'll be up to our butts in corpses. What's the matter? Nothing, just a shiver. Must have gotten cold. He literally just walked by the guy who he's talking about, Rorschach, so that's why he did that. So here's Rorschach right here. He's basically like Batman and The Question mixed into one person, in my opinion. And if you know about The Question, you know The Question is sick, bro. Like, The Question is sick, bro. Especially like in DC, Cadmus arc, DC, the animated series when like he exposed that Superman in another parallel universe killed Lex Luthor, and once he did that, Lex Luthor would kill the Flash. Lex Luthor killed the Flash, and then because of that, Superman killed Lex Luthor, and basically Superman went around lobotomizing all the supervillains and created the Injustice superheroes, basically, and then they tried to come to the main universe and, beat them, but they couldn't beat them. Our Justice League won, basically, and yeah, I'm just replaying. This is just memory I have when I was like 10 watching that show, so I can't exactly get the story. I can't remember what happened after that, but yeah. Basically, the Flash is the heart of Justice League. Wally West Flash, and not Barry Allen. Wally West is better than Barry Allen, and basically Wally West was the one who beat Brainiac and Lex Luthor when they fused, and nobody else could beat him. Superman couldn't beat him. Martian Manhunter couldn't beat him. And basically, bro, it was so sick, bro. That's my favorite scene ever, bro. Lex Luthor had him like this, bro. He was like this. His freaking he had some like soldiers holding Flash like this. He had a shotgun ready to kill him. Flash said no. He vibrated because he knew if he died, bro, it was over. So he vibrated real quick, messed up the 2 soldiers. He stood up to Lex Luthor. He said, and he just took off running. He took off. Lex Luthor was like, yeah, run, boy. And then he went to do something. He seen it in this. He said, who's that? Flash came, boom, hit him once. Ran around the whole planet. He was hitting him with that infinite mass punch, bro. He was just coming, bing, bing, bing. Bro, it was so hard, bro. It was so hard, bro. He beat him. He just started he got on top. Started maxing him out, bro. This man was hitting him so fast, he went into the Speed Force, bro. He went into the Speed Force. If it wasn't for his homies Shira and Green Lantern, he would have stayed in the Speed Force, bro. They pulled him back out. He said, if I ever go that fast again, I'm never coming back. Bro. That is storytelling. If that ain't storytelling, I don't know what is, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I don't get how people just sit there and watch the news. I don't see how people just watch, I need to watch Game of Thrones. That's probably fire, but I don't see how people watch Euphoria. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, what? And then I'm crazy for reading comics or watching just Justice League. It's like, bruh, look at this. This is art right here. No words. He just scaling the building to investigate the comedian's death. Like, come on, bro. Lock in, y'all.